Hmm, not on here. Edit? No. I don't get that screen. Hello, everyone. So what latency did it say we were on? Yeah, on your screen. You went in there and didn't even look. Uh, yeah, if it's on low, we want to change it. Let's take a quick look at this mod. Show off this cool Cascadia. Uh, can't do convoy. In the middle. Low latency, yes. Yep, low latency. No, no, we're good. If it... Oh, for crying out loud. I like the medium setting. Leave it where it is. Hey, look. Can we send her to bed? This thing has a moose guard, right? How do I add a moose guard on this thing? Can we not put a moose guard on this thing? I gotta take a look at the picture. Real life picture. Oh, it doesn't have that at all. Okay. We'll leave the chrome in there. Well, the handle isn't chrome, so. The mirrors are chrome though? Yes, they are. That would go away. Not sure which one of those two. Mm, I think it's aluminum. Yep. What? No moose bumper on. Can't do a moose bumper. The real life truck would have a moose bumper. I think the smokestack's on the bottom on this thing. Yeah. Now I messed up the... There we go. That's the right rim. What do we have for... Okay, we got chrome covers and a chrome. Okay. Yep. Yep. Just testing it. You're allowed to test it. What? Oh, the little truck you put in? I think that's it. No moose bumper. Oh, 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 oh. Almost forgot that. Shame won't allow us to put a moose bumper on it. Here we go, MTI. What do you think? There's the real life deal. In game. I think Jess did a pretty good job. I drew the highway. I drew the highway. I drew the highway 4 or 5 times, but I drew the highway. I think the yellow is maybe a little too bright on the highway center line, but eh. We always need to pick our own work. I like it. I wish we could add a moose bumper to the front of this truck. Probably, you can probably get a mod. Closest we can get is putting an aluminum bumper on it, but that'd be a little closer to the real truck. Yeah, it needs a moose bumper. Yeah, just painstakingly traced those all out. The mountains and the tree logo. And how to make this logo, and yeah, it does a lot of work. Mountain Transport Institute, if you want to get your Class A, Class 1 drivers, pretty good team to go with. I was very, very happy with going to driving school there. Actually, any driving school. They do all the driving school. Any of the classes. Well, I haven't seen motorcycle, but the rest of the classes. 1 through 5. Feel like I should put a chrome grill on that. I think that's better. I like it. Let's go get a run in. I just have to turn this mod back off because the convoy doesn't work with mods yet. They need that come out with that. It's the only thing that's broken in the game right now is mods. Hey, Milo girl. I started later today for those people that always come log in at the end of the day and go, I missed the live stream by 5 minutes or 11 minutes or Okay. Let's see what we have to do. Let's get a run in. Where are we? What does our truck need? Does our driver need a coffee? Apparently it's dark out. Driver, we're good. We're got fueled up. Got all the sleep we need. Let's pick up a load. Oh, we're gonna make sure we go through this town, and then I've discovered every single town. So whatever run we get, it's gonna go through that town. What? I have a blinker on? I don't even have the truck on. I have no lights on my truck. Oh, okay. You're gonna get out basically right about now off of work on Fridays. It is nice when you have the same shift so you can plan. Yeah, having a hard time finding a load for that would do. That's a train. Could make that work. Could make that one work too. Down and then up. Hmm. I know nothing goes down. Let's just look at the freight market. Okay, that first one's actually decent. Actually goes through the town. I'll just take that one. Yeah, I'll just take that one. I didn't look how much time we had, but I'm gonna take that one. You're right, my signal light was on. It is daylight magically. Maybe just haven't loaded yet. Well, it's just down the road, so you can follow me. So how are you doing, Milo? Okay, I've taken the job. Oh, you got some rain tonight. Nice. We're supposed to get some rain here. I enjoy the day without rain, but I think it'd be much better with rain. We had a really good day. Super, super relaxing. Hey, Iron Thunder. Hang on. What's going on here? My trailer landing gear was down. How's that possible? Yeah, Malagro, we're trying that out. At least you can see it. Mark, said it's about a 15-second delay from when you type something and see it on there, but at least in 15 seconds you get to see if your comment actually went through. What? Jess is in a weird mood. I just tell her to chill out. Chill out. Okay, next time I'll never give you sugar again. Mm, we are gonna do a lot of detours here just to fill in some gray roads. Where's the town we have to visit? Oh, right there. So we have to actually exit into that town. And that town actually has fuel and sleep. I guess I can't put any more waypoints in. That's okay. We'll just take that. You can see the mini, oh, your profile logo's on there. Did I say hi to Rensme? Hi, Rensme. Hey, Iron Thunder, you want to be entered for the giveaway while we're here? Milo? Rensme? Anyone? Rain? Rain, me. Hmm. There we go. I'll get you guys when we come to this green light. Whoa, car. Oh, there's not even a light here. Okay. We'll just... Had a very bad... Oh. Well, that just happened. Ah, rinse me, rinse, shower, okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing. save. Also, I wanted to... That's not right. Ha! Like, while we're here. Confirmed, we are on convoy. I think it says in the title, right? Oh, we can actually go speed limit now because it's not an external contract? Yes, we can go faster once we leave California. Yes, you can get heavy duty runs on normal. Yes, just not very common. Whoa! Well, missed my first exit. I'll have to go back into the map and... Did I hurt? Do you have your... Does your GPS talk to you? Okay, I'm hearing voices. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's one more at the very end, but... Yeah, I know Marcus said that when we play Guild Wars, I seem not to be able to catch up with the comments. It's like, no, this is the issue. This is the game. That's the issue. What are we doing here? There's two cars smashed together here, or a big rig and a car smashed together. Just let me out of here. Let me out of here. Oh, truck lane. Whoops. Well, I'll get into the truck lane as soon as we pass the... Yep. We've got a light load anyway. I know that's a solid line, but it's a single solid line, not double. I thought single line you're allowed to cross with care. Double solid is completely illegal. A double solid, pretend there's a wall there. Yeah, that MTI truck that just made turned out really nice. I'm quite happy with it. See Jess in my mirror. Yep. Can't edit them until 10. You can only do 10 markers. Yeah, I've been in the mood of chocolate as well, so I could actually go for a Reese cup. Yeah, all the roads around me are gray as well, you're right. Yeah, you can only program 10 stops into the GPS. 10 markers. A 10 mark as, oh boy, am I slow today. I saw the car there. I'm like, wonder if Jess is gonna crash into it or not. I was waiting for the crash. It said speed limit 55 for truck still. It's not that funny, Jess. Hmm. I wonder if it's. Oh, you know what? I bet you it thinks you're spamming. Because you do so many blossoms. I wonder if YouTube algorithm is thinking this person is a spammer when it's just sharing your blossoms. Huh. It thinks you're a spammer. I mean, I guess technically you are, but it's a cool type of spamming. It's a fun type of spamming, not irritating, annoying one. I never thought of that till right now. It's like, wait, Marka has comments blocked too. Yeah, I wonder if because you're using the same icon, the same blossom. I wonder. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but just a thought. Thinking out loud. Hammer lane closed ahead. I see Jess behind the drunk driver. He's staying in my lane for now. Nope, he just changed over to the hammer lane. Oh, and then to my lane again. I see it in the mirror. Why don't you just pass that idiot? You can go 5 over. Now you're showing up on my GPS now. Because you put the word spamming in it, it blocked it. See, at least you now know. At least you know if a comment got through. I've got a drunk guy in front of me too. He just went to the hammer lane for no reason. I'm gonna try passing him on the granny lane here, but we'll see. He's speeding up now. Nope, there. Now he's in my lane. And then he hit his brakes right after. I'm gonna turn off into this rest area. Oh, so did the drunk guy. And there's a lot of, it'd be hard brake. A lot of vehicles turned off. I have concerns about the chat, but be a good test. Do we need coffee? Not really, but I might as well just pull in and grab one anyway, right? Oop, there's a rig coming on. Might stop for me. That's my concern, exactly, Marlo. I'm concerned that somebody might do exactly that. And my map is wrong, so I'm just gonna... not very long, Rensby. We're tired and Jess is insane, so... we don't know how long we can handle Jess. I drove through there. How is that still gray? Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can catch up with the insane driver. There is traffic back there. Holy smokes. Those drunk drivers have made a traffic jam. Can I fit in here? Can I fit in here? I'm gonna make the space. Oh, why'd the, I don't know if that's a Super B or A train. Holy smokes. I don't know what's going on with the AI. There's some... Jess is not the only crazy driver out here. They did an update and things are broken. Drivers are insane. Apparently Jess was waiting for me. Whoa! Did not see that car. Oh, I did not see that car. Whew. Oh, wow. Oh, that got my heart going. Is it a tide that's trolling me today? Tide? I'm sure that's not what you meant to say. I just don't know what you meant to say. At least I'm not getting rickrolled. Oh, the AI. The AI might be trolling us today. Like they physically can't play the game, it crashes. Hmm. So the last update has kind of broken the game. For sure. I guess depends on what mods you're using. I hope not. I hope I don't ever. Whoa! I actually want to turn off here, but they brake checked me. Having said that, there are sometimes close calls in real life. Because there's idiot drivers in real life as bad as these AI drivers. No car. Oh, I did not expect that slowdown. Ooh, oh boy, it's gonna be that type of day, is it? I'm like, okay, no cars I can merge on, and then things happen in front of me. I'm watching the mirror. Oh yeah, we have to explore this town. Yep, if it's yellow, you have. I have not. This is the last town. Once I've discovered this town, I have discovered every town currently in the game. It, I hit them a couple times last week. I hit them every now and then, but they're really quiet in the big rig. Nothing like in a car. I've turned off here before and not discovered the town. There we go. Achievement unlocked. No, wrong way through here. Oh, this can be a problem. Well, thanks for stopping for me, sir. I'm using my engine brake. Where was that? That was I-90. So I-90 going down the Snoqualmie was so loud that we couldn't hear ourselves think in our. Because the road was so bad. Yeah, the road was so bad that you couldn't hear yourself think. It was just constant rumbling and just rough road. It was concrete, not paved. It was just. I've got to go in. Yeah, it definitely gives a headache. It's just a loud road. Come on now. There we go. Hammer down. Hammer down. Holy. I hit him. What are you guys doing? The concrete ones with a little... I'm just going. Yeah, they're just... Yeah, something just so loud. Um, Rensby, when I hit the brakes, the green light's coming up on the dashboard. So engine brakes are on. Like right here. You can hear it too. Well, no. I didn't see the car until the last second, and I didn't know what you were doing. It's like, I don't know what to do. Huh? That's not engine brakes. That's way station. Alligator. Now we can actually, like, you can see she's a little bit laggy, but not bad. You were talk that you weren't you were talking about engine brake. Engine brake's got nothing to do with that. So I'm confused. Yeah, the gauges in the truck all work. Yep, they're all working. Well, not all of them, but shoot. You're doing your thing again. I'm like, I'm just going over. Perhaps that's the issue. We have our cars aren't synchronized, so I'm like, I'm thinking you're going to go full speed, and you stop for no reason. That would make sense, Rensby. Yeah, so starting on the top right-hand corner, that's the time of the day. Then we have a fuel gauge, the second one. Then there's an air pressure gauge behind the steering wheel that we can't see. And then the one we can't see. Oh, shoot. I'm stopped. I'm stopped. I'm backing up. It's like, why are you? This, the gauge behind the steering wheel is the air pressure in the suspension, the drives. And then the top gauge inside the steering wheel, top right, is how much air pressure is in tank number 1. Just below it is how much air pressure is in tank number 2. And then this gauge here that you see moving inside the steering wheel on the right hand side, that's how much brakes I'm using, how much pressure on the brakes. And then the one just bottom outside of the steering wheel is a transmission temperature. And then the one on the far bottom right is just oil temperature of the engine. And then in the center we've got the two big ones. The one to the right is how fast I'm going. The one to the left is RPMs. And then we have another cluster of 4 on the left hand side. The top one is water temperature. The bottom far left is how many amps on the battery. And the bottom second from the left is oil pressure. So I don't know if the oil temperature, if those gauges, oil pressure gauge moves. I don't know if the amp gauge moves and the temperature gauges. I don't know if those move. So weigh stations. I'll explain weigh stations. So a lot of truckers, you kind of see in the center of the truck, in front of, between the steering wheel and the baseball cap, is a blue gizmo on the windshield. A lot of states in the US use that, and it's called a scale bypass. In BC, they use it as well. Here in Canada, it's not a blue little box like that. It's a little black box that sits on your dashboard. It's a scale bypass. So when you get to your very first scale of the day, that little blue box will light up red every single time in real life, telling you you must go to the scale and weigh yourself. And then when you hit the next scale, you will most likely get a green light which tells you to bypass the scale because they weighed you already at the first scale and they know you're running legal weights, so there's no need to weigh again. So in real life, the first time you hit the scale, you'll get a red light, and then the rest of the day you'll most likely get a bunch of green lights. That means you are allowed to bypass the scale even if the sign says the scale is open. Oh, we're exiting. Oh, did I take the wrong exit? I took the wrong exit. Okay. Well, took the wrong exit. I guess that's a thing. Yeah, they call it a transponder. Yep, Rensme's got it. Hmm? Yeah, you can register for it. They take pictures of your truck so it matches their files. Hey, on the bright side, we get to discover some gray road. It 5 to 10 minutes. It saves you every time you get to bypass a scale. I don't drive long enough distances in the same province to make it worth it. Guys that run Vancouver to Kamloops or Vancouver to Prince George, it'd be worth it. Or take Highway 1 from Vancouver. What are you doing there? For some companies, it's worth doing that. In fact, some Sutco trucks have those in them. I don't know if I can make this corner. That Mustang sitting there. Just squeaking by. Okay, now I can't. I've got. Maybe I can get past them on the around the back here. Okay, you're turning off. You're turning off too. Okay, we're good. Oh, does it? Rensme, I haven't actually noticed that. Hmm. Yeah, I've been switching loads. But why do you sometimes, when we run the same load, we run the same exact load, sometimes the other people in the convoy get a red light, some other people in the same convoy get a green light, so that doesn't make sense. So it does not work. I think it's just random in game. I think. I could be wrong. I haven't paid enough attention, but... Or it could be a convoy issue. Okay, we're back on the right highway. Exit only, we got lots of time to merge, so that's nice. None of these fast merges. So yeah, well, that's a trucker thing to bypass scales. I don't have one of those in my truck. I just have to look at the sign. Does a scale say open or close? If it says open, I'm going in. Loaded or empty, I'm going in. Oh look, oh, there's a white sign. Does that mean there's a scale ahead? Couldn't quite read what the sign said, but getting a little bit of lag here. Oh, I'm driving slow. I'm not sure where Jess is. Beat him at 75. Hmm? It's 75 now. Where I am. Hey, Ghost Bear. Hmm? I'm supposed to say happy birthday, Ghost Bear. Yeah, for some reason Milo gets blocked every time she says the chess or the pawn. You're a moderator. Um, sorry, I'm missing a comment that... What are you talking about, Jess? Oh, you don't understand what Rensme said last. Okay, neither do I. Because I don't have a dad. I've got a biological father, but I don't have a dad. I've got a pops. My in-law is really awesome. Well, no, see there, I think Ghost Bear probably approved you. Um, I wouldn't mind if you got blocked and then I could say approve yes or no. Fine, that'd be fine. I could handle that, but YouTube just randomly just blocking things that I can't even approve or deny it. It's like, come on. Yeah, Ghost Bear approved the pawn piece. Oop, I'm gonna do this exit to discover a little more gray road. Crickets and awkward silence, huh? I haven't heard a cricket in real life forever. Do they exist here in BC? Okay, the last time you heard it, it came in with a new stove. Come on, Subaru. Subaru, what are you doing? Grasshoppers are worse? Huh, weird. Subaru. Yeah, I remember Manitoba, crickets all over the place. Here, I never realized that we're missing cricket sounds here. Yeah, crickets would sound every night you could hear the crickets singing. I don't hear those here. Ever. Huh. I miss crickets now. I missed the comment. Oh. I... Whoa. Jess says that, Milo, you asked for the blue wrench. I don't give out blue wrenches very often, even to my friends. There's quite a few people in. Sometimes blue wrenches outweigh the white. Blue names outweigh the white names, so I've probably got too many blue wrenches already. But nothing personal there. It's just if I ever need more, I'll definitely consider you. Yeah, let's just do the medium one. Actually, I parked the trailer. 10-4. Go wherever. You can pick a load for once. I don't know. You don't get anything special for unlocking achievements, I think. There was nothing, no bonus. Just just another state achievement, not a everything achievement. Okay, where am I turning this rig around? Eggs. Tight quarters in here. Almost best just to back up. Okay, that worked. So, oh, there's a ghost bear. Okay, there's a repair shop there. Get a coffee and repair. Fuel, we're over half.
It's me.
It's a me, Mario. I mean, Ghost Bear. What do you mean, Rensme? I just left California. We've been in California quite a bit. Yesterday and today, we've been pretty much running California. You need to owe a lot of money to your repair people. Hey, there's a train coming through. Coffee time. All right. Hmm? Told Jess she could pick a load, and she goes, I don't remember how to do it. So I've got a Kenworth. The orange truck is a Peterbilt, and then the black one's a Cascadia Freightliner. Go ahead. So how do I pick a... I don't know how to do this either. So Jess has got... There's no load in there yet. I'll just follow her. so give it a minute. Nope, still not there. Oh, it's not external. Oh, you didn't take an external load. Got it. When Ghost Bear goes to a party, people think it's haunted and they run out. Ghost Bear, is this true? Everybody runs out when you come into a party? Now you know why. They think it's haunted. Hey, Sid. View and take same job. That's awesome. Boy.
Alright, so where are we going?
Where are we going? Where in Colorado? We are going Pablo? Pueblo? Colorado?
Pueblo.
Pueblo? Pueblo? Yeah, I'm bad. Okay. What towns do you have to explore? I'll just follow you. What are the towns you're detouring? You're detouring around Santa Fe. Raton. I'm going on the outside because I have not gone around the outside before. And the town we're delivering. Okay. It's not correct. Never driven on that highway before. Yep. A lot of gray here. Don't wait up for me. I'm I'm mapping out my route. That's as many as I can do. Okay, hammer down, see if I can catch up.
First city of the left.
I believe he said they're just coming up to the first yellow light. Train tracks down? Is that a bug? Can you drive through it? Or is it a hard barrier? The mine are up. So yours is definitely bugged up if yours are down. It's Ghost Bear's birthday, so Jess has to be nice to Ghost Bear today. I don't do birthdays, so I don't have to be. Jess says she can't be a troublemaker today. Hilarious. She's a little cray-cray. And I'm alive for saying it, so... Hey, Popo.
When is it, Jessup?
Every time you type that word, it blocks your comment, Milo. Interesting that you're finding a word that it blocks. You guys can test out. It's like, hey, why'd that get blocked? You have to rewrite it in a way so it doesn't get blocked. It's just about it being opposite today. It's funny, Sid. What? It is late here. We want to go to bed, but Jess insisted on doing one more run. Ghost Bear joined and it's his birthday, so we had to do one more run. Hear that, Ghost Bear? You're special. Okay, Ghost Bear is behind me and Jess is way ahead of us.
Thanks, guys.
It's 11:04 there. It's oh yeah, your time is weird, right? It's 22:20 here. Milo is in the US of A. Oh, that's a red light. Hey, Austin. How's Grandpa Austin doing today? Yeah, Austin, I can enter you in the FS22 giveaway. I know I'm between Jess and Ghost Bear. I just don't know where they are. Next time we gotta, whoa. Next time I'm stopping, I was gonna say. We'll see if we have to come to a stop here or not. I'll enter you in the contest. That's not a contest, it's a giveaway. Okay, quickly do this. Ha! That actually worked. Ghost Bear, you better be stopping. I see you coming up fast behind me. Oh, I'm moving through. I'm moving through. Whew. That was a traffic jam. Even with me stopping, setting the parking brakes and doing the giveaway, I was still didn't have any space in front of me to move forward. So that was a pretty good traffic jam. So Ghost Bear is behind me, and I see Jess ahead of us, which means she stopped and waited for us. There's no other way around that.
I had to be aggressive with the shoulder.
Popo in the center. Is the lane closed in the center? Oh, they're just parked in the center. Oh yeah, they're still parked there for me. Okay, I'm getting slowed down. Oh, there comes Ghost Bear. I got brake check.
There it goes.
Ghost Bear has come and gone. I'm now the caboose of this. 75 is max speed, right? No, well, I can go as fast. I don't know what my max actual speed would be, but we can actually do 75. All right, Sid, enjoy your day. I certainly have enjoyed mine, so. Ghost Bear's caught up with you? I still barely see Ghost Bear on my GPS. Extreme dust storms here, visibility can be 0. Way station in 2 miles. Okay, let's see if that I get a green light or a red light. You got a green light, Jess?
Green for me.
Red for me. See the red light on the dashboard? Milo, you're hilarious. Uh, nah, you guys continue on. You guys are, or at least, I know. Oh, I have to go in that lane? Obnoxious. Hi, James. I think I didn't stop. The game forces us to stop. Why didn't he have to stop? He's going to the back. I'm gonna go do this just to do the same thing he did. To get this gray line right away to a yellow line. A Ghost Bear is ahead of me, so I think Ghost Bear stopped for me. Wah! Triple J? My friend's name is, hey Nathan. My friend's name is Mike, and he married a Marcia, so they're the M&Ms. And both their kids' names start with an M. I don't think that's a mistake. That seems planned. Call it a Rempel strip. Technically, that's not true. Technically, I'm not going to tell you Jess's last name, but it's not Rempel. Wow, there's a traffic back up here. I know, it's kind of weird, huh? She uses it as an alias, but legally it's not. Hey, Apollo. People would talk. Yeah. Yeah, we have confused a lot of people. We've had people on legal documents write Rempel for Jess's last name, and then I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're like, aren't you guys married? I'm like, well, yeah, but that doesn't mean we have the same last name. Whoa. Okay, that's my bad for driving on the shoulder. It's my bad, not that's not your fault there, sir. Well, you better start driving if you're waiting on the shoulder for me. So what are you confused about, Milo? We'll try to clear up the situation.
Stop for gas.
You strip alone, you're... Oh, boy. This is a family-friendly show. Pull in for what? I did not pull into the rest area. Was I supposed to? Okay, so traditionally, Canadians and Americans take wives take the last name of their husbands. That's traditionally what happens most of the time. But that's tradition. One big reason is we were in the middle, when we got married, we were in the middle of getting her Canadian citizenship. And to change your last name in the middle of the process of getting your Canadian citizenship means your paperwork gets taken out of the pile and put back on top of the pile. And that wasn't gonna be cool. So she could have legally changed it after she became a Canadian citizen, but well, whatever. We were kind of used to it already, and who cares? And she would have to legally find everywhere in the US to change her last name and over here in Canada. Changing a last name is a legal headache. So why change your last name just because tradition deems it's necessary? Because even like my sister, a Canadian marrying a Canadian, she had to carry her marriage certificate with her for years to avoid legal confusion. It's like, and that's just a regular, normal wedding, and ours was a lot more complicated than that because an American citizen becoming a Canadian citizen while we're getting married, that makes things very complicated. Hmm? Not sure why Ghost Bear's pulled over. think we're all ahead of Ghost Bear. Oh no, Ghost Bear took a different route. That's all. Ghost Bear's on a different route than we are. That's all. And I'm way ahead.
I
Inspection
need to stop for gas.
inspection station's closed. Yeah, I I heard you stopping for fuel, so we're good. Yeah, yeah. Even to change it now would be a lot of issues. She'd have to go change in the U.S., get a U.S. passport, get all that legal stuff figured out, and then go change it in Canada and get the Canadian passport. And during that whole time, there'd be issues with traveling because your passports are being changed. And we do a lot of traveling. At least before this COVID stuff, we were doing. We crossed the border a lot. And we learned. So every single time Jess goes to the U.S., she uses the U.S. passport. Every time she comes back to Canada, she uses a Canadian passport. Because that's the way the government likes it. Unless we're flying. When we're flying, just use the U.S. passport. It's just less headache. Until we cross the border into Canada, she just uses the U.S. passport everywhere. In Canada, when we cross, she actually has both passports ready. Or else we get delayed at the border and we get split up and asked 100 questions. We get randomly selected every single time. It's not random anymore. That's what I said the one time. We crossed the border over and over and over. And the one time I came into the border crossing, my pockets hanging out, shoes kicked off right at the door already. Basically, all the instructions they always give us, I had everything already out and open. I'm like, okay, where's the form to fill out? She looks at me and goes, you do this often? I'm like, every single time. I'm like an American and a Canadian traveling together. I do this every time. She just goes, oh, okay. And she started typing on the computer, and after that, it felt random again. Very, very rarely do we get pulled in now. After I made the little bit of a scene there of, I know what I'm doing. Yes, this is frustrating, but I still treated them with respect, and I was like, yep, we're here to do our thing. Absolutely, Apollo. I have to show my passport every time I cross the border with a load. Yep. Not only do I need my passport, I also need a manifest that has my passport entered online. So it's an e-manifest. It's an electronic manifest, but I still have to have 1 page or 2 pages of a cover page that they scan, and then that scan shows my passport on there. And when Jess comes with, that e-manifest has to have her passport on it too. And that e-manifest has my whole load, everything, where what the load is, where it's going, and all that. So they scan that, and then they start asking me questions. So where am I going? It's like, you just scanned it. You have it all on your computer screen. You know exactly where I'm going, but you've got to ask. It's really easy for Canadians to cross the.
You looked into getting a card?
Hmm? The Nexus car? Hey, Ghost Bear, what did you say there? If we had looked into the Nexus card, or
Yeah.
I hear those cards are kind of hard to get, and I've never really had any issues at the border. Every now and then, at the really busy borders, a Nexus card would be handy, but at the slow borders, it doesn't make a difference. Um, okay, Paulo, yeah, it's easy for Canadians to get into the U.S., but you still have to show your passport. It's usually just a couple of questions. Are you carrying... The questions is usually, are you carrying fruits or vegetables? Are you carrying any marijuana? Uh, do you have money over 10,000 with you, or do you have any weapons with you? Those are usually the questions you get asked, and then along you go. It's usually a quick stop and go. Sometimes they go where you go, or how long, when you're coming back into Canada, it's like how long were you gone in the US for? Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to where you guys are. Ghost Bear is behind me. I don't know where Jess is. I have to stop for some fuel here somewhere. Oh, this
More
town
behind
has
you.
fuel. This town has fuel. Did I just bypass the exit to this town? I did. Next town has fuel too. What's that? Yeah, Jess could run only a Canadian passport, but then it then it would be more complicated for her US legal rights. She still has her US legal rights, but when she's traveling as a Canadian, it makes it a little more complicated. So she travels as an American into the US and as a Canadian back to Canada. When we're traveling personally, when we're traveling for work, we just leave it on one passport. Because then there's not, for some reason, it's not an issue there. They mention it every now and then. They don't like it much, but it makes it easier for. Actually, Rensme, it's actually more complicated than that. I know it's a change of subject here, but that's actually there are states that you have to pull over and get a register anything amphibious. So if we drive into Oregon with our kayaks on top of our roof, we have to stop at the first scale and register our kayaks to go through Oregon. I don't know other states, but I've seen that sign in Oregon. All watercraft have to be registered. So just state to state is complicated in the US. In Canada, it's a lot simpler. Province to province is usually not an issue. Problem? You're trying to see how fast you can drive? You're at 400 miles per hour? You can set your cruise control at 400 miles per hour, and that's where you stop going, oh boy. Oh, fuel, right, fuel. Was this the town I was stopping at fuel? No, I'm gonna take next exit. That looks complicated. That looks too complicated. We're gonna just slow down here before exiting. Let's figure this out. That is where I'm going. Okay. Yep, I caused the traffic jam. Sorry, fire truck. If you were coming to respond to me stopping in the middle of the road, it's okay. We're moving again. Rensme, any kind of vehicle that is designed to go on water would have to stop, yes.
Dodge.
Huh? Ooh, I'm gonna exit here, I think. You miss home? Luckily, I don't have a home to miss. I'm sitting in it. The building itself isn't home. I think home is the people for me. Yeah. Well, you guys grew up in the same place your whole life, so that becomes, yeah, that becomes a lot more of an attached place you get attached to than me having moved so many times. I don't have a place I'm attached to. Always consider Manitoba kind of home, but I can't even say a certain house would be home there. Just that town would be home, right? I don't know what town I'm stopping in. I'm just stopping out of town to get fuel. And the exits were confusing. I'm still confused.
We're in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. I'm stopping in Albuquerque, apparently. I know what being homesick feels like. I know I've had that feeling before. Missing achievement truck stop. Oh, cool. Um, I've had that in my younger life, missing home when we first started moving like crazy, but once you got used to moving, all of a sudden nothing was home anymore, so. There goes Ghost Bear Lung. Did, did you get a ticket? Is this not a through road? Oh, this is. I am confused. Okay, well, let's get a coffee here. Hello again, Iron Thunder. Luckily, this is a single trailer and I can back this up. What's that? Yeah, I agree with James there. I felt definitely very homesick for a group of people before. Yeah, yeah. And I felt homesick for a home before too, but that was as a kid. Okay, Jess is coming off over here as well. Yeah, it's a little complicated. This is your entrance. Yeah, I curbed that all right. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's look at the map while... Not what I wanted to do. Everybody's kind of stopped here getting... Ghost Bear's waiting for us. Okay, that's a town you want to explore. You want to... Santa Fe you need to explore. So exit off there. It's all gray road from me here as well, so no harm for me to do that. All right, Rensme. I'll see you next time. You have a good night. I know it's late for you over there, so. Hmm? Ah, going through old photos. Yep, that'll do the trick. That'll make anyone homesick. Miss the old good days. I did that too. Got the viewpoint. No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna do another run. I was gonna stop at the first run, but since it's Ghost Bear's birthday, we had to do a second run. Jess enforced it. It's Friday night, and I usually do at least 2 runs. But I did 2 runs yesterday, so. Okay, Jess is on my bumper. Ghost Bear's there on that off ramp waiting for us. We might all be able to actually do a convoy in daylight. I was hoping for green light. Green light, green, 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 green. See if you can make it. Invisible hands. Yes, I wish that would be something they added. Yeah, like in real life, you can see my hands on the steering wheel, right? That'd be a cool feature, but is there a mod for that, really? Well, I guess you can't do that in Convoy, but you're getting off this exit? I haven't discovered the actual road either, but okay. I haven't done the road or the exit. You know how to speed, though. The other car did the same thing you did? It's kind of bizarre. Yeah, we need to be able to turn our visors down so we don't get blinded by the sun. Oh, this is where we're exiting your town? This is the Santa Fe. 6:30, 6:35 actually. I wasn't watching. Ghost Bear, you can go to the next exit because we're gonna enter on the next exit. Well, I guess if just slammed me through the intersection, I might as well just go through the intersection. Yeah, he was in the intersection when you slammed into the back of me. I'm pronouncing it wrong? Santee? Santa? Santa? Santa Fe? You don't pronounce a T? In all countries? Whoa, whoa. Chill. Trying to read here and turning way to tight. You uploaded a video and it gets blocked in all countries. I can't remember how I said it the first time. Santa Fe?
Santa Fe.
What he said. Okay. Apparently I'm driving here again. Hey cop, you see that? Slammed into the back of me at full speed. Oh, Ghost Bear's over here. Hi, Ghost Bear. I'm going this way. I don't have tissue. The stream is haunted. That's twice now. I have to follow Jess. It's not safe with her behind me. She said my eyes burn, and all of a sudden, wham! It's like, apparently she closed her eyes. I got knocked halfway through till tomorrow. Uh, All right. It's safest just to wait here until she passes us. No one trusts Jess now. Hey, Camaro, Subaru, Dodge Ram, maybe? Is that Chevy Silverado? There's a Chevy. Is that a Chevy? Are they coming this way? Okay, they are. Ghost Bears and probably got a coffee. Hang on, what do you mean maybe Rumble or something? Is Rumble another video site? I don't know Rumble. Oh, there goes Jess. I might be dating myself. I'm too old to know what the newfangled... Rumble is another YouTube, basically. Okay. I had not heard of Rumble. What? Hang on now. That's not cool. It's a Canadian online video platform? And why is it that a Canadian has no idea and here a Lithuanian knows about a Canadian... Oh... Even James has heard of it. Oh boy. I'm getting old, I guess. Well, at least there's one other person that hasn't heard of it before. How do you make money off of Rumble? I always like to know how am I making money off of Rumble and how is Rumble making money? It's been around for a long time, but you've never seen anything on it. Okay. Odyssey? That name seems familiar. Brake check, brake check. I've got damage. Wonder why. I left the font the way the website left the programming. I just made the font bigger and put a bigger black border around it so it was clearer to read. But I left the same font that they left. I didn't. Yeah, you guys. as I ran the stop sign. I'm like, right, you can slam on the brakes for no reason here because your traffic doesn't mean I have the same traffic as you do. At least, I think you have the same cars as I do. They're not in exactly the same place. Hmm? I don't know what the font is. I should... Just Comic Sans? With a big black border around it. I wanted to make it readable. And I can change the size of your avatar on there too. Sleep is on the other side of the road. No, you're up there. I just don't know if our ghost bear is back. Stop for coffee here. I really don't need to, but yeah, me too. Eventually we'll get achievements for exploring everything. Well, I got an achievement for stopping at this truck stop. Woo! Cars just, or truck just magically. Hmm? Who? Oh, you took pictures of the moon yesterday. That's not easy. Car, what are you doing? Last time we saw the moon here, it was red. Yeah, the forest fire. Mini coffee a day keeps the mini yawns away. And on Rumble, you can start making money right away. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, I'll have to look into it. Where is Ghost Bear? Oh, he's way back. Something happened. He's a ghost. Something happened. I mean, you're far ahead of me too, but... You can take pictures of the moon with your phone? My phone would never take a picture of the moon. That's pretty cool. You can't see him, but you can hear him if you listen very carefully. Fire trucks have been so busy today. What? Yeah, I think they've been editing AI. I don't know, AI just seems to be acting different today. Yes, I am very slow ahead of both of you. There goes a train. Figure if I go very slow, eventually you guys will catch up with me. Oh, Ghost Bear's catching up fast. You're putting, I think Milo's putting starting to do chat one word at a time just to see which word gets blocked. And just watch individually, the words don't get blocked, but if you put them into a sentence, they get blocked. Start typing in Spanish and French or German. Petite. Petite would be cute. No, would be small. Yeah, that'd be mini. That'd be small. Petite would be small. Yeah. Where Ghost? Oh, there. Okay. I'm like, I don't see Ghost Bear on the map, but he's right there. Jess is behind me. Ghost Bear is there. I'll get both of them to pass me. But the problem is they're going to have to deal with the traffic jam I'm causing. Oh, you're turning off? Oh, you're discovering this town. Okay. I don't have to discover this town. Right. You're discovering the town. A precious petite talk box. Hmm? You see a Ghost Bear? Ghost Bear taking the main highway? Like me? Okay. Okay, you've got the town discovered. Caution, Ghost Bear, if you're catching up with me, there's a tremendous traffic jam. Oh, I'm hearing a lot more sirens. Or are you stopping in that town? Oh, cop, 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 cop. I think I'm taking a slight detour here. Oh yeah, here in interior BC we have all our COVID restrictions back on again because all the tourists came and visited, and we're full mandatory masks everywhere now again, and limited size of gatherings, all basically back to our limitations. Of course I have to stop at the scale. All right, have a good night, James. Yes, Apollo, I'm terrified of the cops. Ghost Bear passed me. Where's the scale? Okay, it's up. Like, I don't see the scale. Yeah, so I get it. You have to exit off and then. Okay. One of those strange scales. What's the rule? You're gonna catch up as we deliver. I'm lucky, Apollo. I don't have that problem. I'm white. You have to exit, yes, for the scale. I'm white. I don't get tickets for no reason. I've I've been pulled over by CVSE and cops where I should have gotten a ticket and they've just let me go, so. And I'm confident that in those situations, if I had been a different color, that I would have gotten a ticket. Don't worry, Jess. I'm only doing 40 miles per hour. I think Ghost Bear is going even slower. Oh, I think Ghost Bear is going this much slower that we have to drive on the shoulder. You got a warning for damage? You got a lot of tickets as a teenager? That's funny. Yeah, just 'cause you're young, right? Huh? What's that? I didn't see birds in the sky. I wasn't paying attention to the sky. I was trying to pay attention to the road. No wonder you have so much damage. Okay, I see Ghost Bear on my GPS, and I know Jess is right behind me. And she has got a ticket. No, she got much worse than a ticket. What happened? Are you in trouble? She gets a tow. I wish I'd been following you. I gotta fix my map. Yeah, and there's more sirens. So you got towed to the town that's right in front of us here. Or we're driving through. The funny thing is, the first fire truck went to a certain direction, then the ambulance came to a completely different direction and went a different way, and then here came the rescue unit going to a third different direction, so they're all going to different scenes. Yes, we're delivering in this town. I think a car hit her and she rolled her truck. The AI traffic is, to me, feeling weird. Oh, this is a weird intersection. Uh-oh. Can't see when the light turns. I'll have to bail out Jess. Yep. Mm. Jess says she's rich. She'll bail herself out. You have 415 grand? You are rich. Okay, deliver this. Call it a night. That's the last stop of the day. We'll make it the hardest parking job possible. I have Home Depot here. Where am I going? There's enough room for me to line up properly here. Doesn't look too terrible. You're gonna make me blindside it, but... Oh, okay, that's not bad. I can do this. I have to jackknife the trailer here. Okay, I think we're pretty well lined up here. I had to back up a Super Bee for the first time in a long time on Wednesday. And I even recorded it, so anyone wants to watch that video is online right now for members only. For 99 cents Canadian, I think. Get bonus videos every weekend if you're into that. So, Iron Thunder, Mile Girl, I don't want to really get political here, but I'm going to say this. Um, what is the government? The government is the people. Whenever the government doesn't represent the people anymore, the people replace the government with their own new government. That's how governments work. If they no longer represent people, there's a critical mass where governments get replaced. For some reason it wasn't. And I don't care, conservative, liberal, or whatever. As soon as governments don't represent their people anymore, eventually the people will overrule that government and make their own government. There we go. I think I can say that without being too political. Hey, look, I lost $1,500 because somebody kept smashing into the back of me. So there's a town in the US that there was a bully that violently, everybody in town violently, including shooting at people, and over and over and over, this bully would get out of court, would pay off the government, would make things happen so that he never had to go to jail. The town tried to do everything legally to get that guy to get justice. And when governments no longer give you justice, guess what? Somebody went and shot this man, killed him with hundreds of witnesses, and every single witness interviewed saw nothing. That's where I would say those people became the government in that case. Basically, the government didn't give us justice, so the people became the justice. Basically, we as a group of people decided that justice needed to be done, and nobody saw anything. When the government doesn't act in favor of the people people will act on their own eventually. There's a breaking point where people will act on their own. Usually it's painful and there's violence involved, but people will push back eventually. Except. All right. I can give you the town's name, I think, too. Skidmore. Skidmore, Missouri. If you listen to the podcast, no dumb questions. No dumb questions. The last episode's about Skidmore and about how just asking the questions. Was that justice or not, right? It was really, really interesting. It's really, really interesting. I quite enjoyed the podcast. Yeah, Mila girl, same with me. I try to keep my videos political free. We sometimes have debates, but I try not to get into politics because I like everybody. I don't care if they're left or right. I like everybody. And guess what? I'm going to disagree with some of the things that you guys say, and you guys are going to disagree with some of the things I say. Who cares? We can be friends and disagree. I think the world works better that way. Hey, look, it's chat with chat. We're just watching two chats here now. There we go, two chats. What are you gonna do with me? It's Inception. Uh, yeah, I think like if in Skidmore, let's say someone had just gone on their own and killed this man on their own, I would think that would be very unacceptable. Having killed a man as a group, still not cool. That's not the way to go. Having having to take that judge and jury into the whole town's hands like that should have never had to happen. That man should have been held responsible by the courts. But did the people of that town have a choice anymore? Their lives are in danger. He lit. I'm not going to get into the story. If you want to listen to it, there was violence. You linked it? Okay. Episode 115, The Secret of Skidmore. Really, really good story. Basically, did they do what they did? Was it wrong? Sure, it's a group murder, but did they have a choice? Was it wrong after that? It's hard to say that we wouldn't have done the same thing. I'm not for violence. I'm 100% against violence. I'm against the death penalty. But if someone came at me and my loved ones, I would be willing to do violence. Sometimes you have to be willing to do violence and still be against violence. Yeah, Milo girl, you see three chats? Oh, you see three chats because you have the YouTube open, so you got the chat, two chats in there, plus you have your chat on the side that you're typing in. That's hilarious. Uh, uh, all right, I guess I better bail out then, right? Uh, Iron Thunder, you're for the death penalty? Yeah, I don't care for the death penalty. Are there times the death penalty has been used correctly? Yeah, there have been times that there are people that shouldn't be on this world, but I'm still not pro death penalty because they've made the mistake too often. Maybe that's not a death penalty issue, that's maybe a court issue. Because you have to be sure. That you must be sure. Because there have been a lot of people there have been people put to death on death penalty that didn't deserve to be put to death. So yeah, I'm against it. Yeah, you could do the eye for an eye thing, right? Yeah. Yes, this could be well, there's a reason why we debate this in politics forever, because we agree to disagree. But like I said, I'm against violence. I don't get into fights with people, but I would be willing to commit violence to protect the people I love. There is a line that you must decide where that line is. Anyway, we'll let the chat within the chat die over here. Thanks for watching. I am out of here. You guys rock. I'll see you tomorrow morning while I do laundry and play some farming sim.